Yeah, let's talk about this fucking, Kendrick Drake shit that's been happening for like the past fucking week. Okay, first of all, apparently now, so, it's getting crazy now, people are getting shot, but apparently it's involving like the weekend now, and it's like, shit is going down, now UMG is kicking in, apparently, we don't know how true this is, but apparently UMG is now telling Drake, alright, and trying to tell Kendrick and Weekend, alright, can y'all please stop this? We can't have our man child, bitch child, Drake to be getting cooked like this. You can think of the sponsors and whatnot. Like, it is wild. Like, I don't know how true this is. Like, this is just speculation. And it's also from a Discord thing, so who knows how truthful that is. But like, if this is factual, it is the funniest thing that Drake had to have his fucking record company to fucking step in and be like, alright, bitch, you're getting your ass kicked. This is getting way too personal. We do not need you to be doing this anymore. Oh my god, bro, chat, it cannot be under. I fucking wish I was better by then. Because around this point, I was starting to get better, but I wasn't ready to come back just yet. And I'm so fucking mad that I was not back by then. Because this would have been fucking content gold. This shit was the funniest shit to come out of this fucking past week. The fact that, first of all, J. Cole, chat, to the people who aren't informed, I apologize. I apologize to people who aren't informed. I apologize. I'm not the best person to give like full context of it all. I can only give like bits and pieces. If you want to look up specifically, like look up like just a video about it in general and whatnot, they'll do a better job of explaining it than I will. But the fact that, first of all, the people that fucking criticize J. Cole for stepping out of all this in general are fucking idiots, because y'all need to apologize to concerned Drake or the censored the censored Drake gifts are so fucking. The gifts and the memes are alone are the goddamn best part about this whole thing. It is so fucking funny. I am crying even thinking about it again. It is so goddamn funny. Oh my god. Yeah, J. Cole, y'all, people who criticize him need to fucking apologize. I never criticized J. Cole for stepping out because I knew that this shit was gonna get crazy, because I knew just from knowing Kendrick's music that this shit was gonna go down. Like, this shit was gonna go down, and I will never criticize someone from real life and that and be like, you know what? I'm not doing this, y'all have fun and whatnot. I know some people will call him like bitch made and whatnot, and I get that. Like when it comes to like rap beats and whatnot, like, yeah, like, but I was never gonna criticize Cole for stepping out from what was obviously a losing battle from all of this, so I never criticized him. Oh, sorry, from criticizing this one. I'm not 100% better, but like, I'm better enough. But obviously I think my lungs are not fully better. But it's fine. People can hate all they want, but J. Cole made the best album. Absolutely. J. Cole made the perfect choice in this situation. Anyways. Sorry. Hey, I really hope I'm not getting sick again. I'm being mad as hell if I'm getting sick again. It would be funny, but I would be pissed as hell if I got sick again. But anyways, so first of all, all the beef between like J. Cole and them going down. I don't know the exact timeline, but Kendrick comes out with Euphoria. I wish. God damn it! Why is my phone falling out? Kendrick comes out with Euphoria. It's like, alright, it's not anything too damning, but it's basically like, Euphoria is basically, fuck you, I hate you for everything you stand for. And it's like, alright, cool, yada yada yada. Like, alright, cool, it's damning shit, but it's like, alright, Drake, you kinda need to fight back still. Then he came out with 616 in LA, which was about the same, basically, I hate you. And then Drake came out with Family Matters, which I'll give him credit. I think Family Matters, in terms of Drake's shit, we'll talk about his dog shit second track and how that shit was ass. But Family Matters itself was good. Hello, record. Family Matters itself was pretty good. As someone who doesn't like Drake as well, and kind of what everything he stands for as well, like, I'll give Drake his props. He kind of did what he did. Some of it was corny as hell, but like, I'll give him props for like at least putting up a fight. Now, I can't see that Uncle Bill Paul. I hate you for that as well. But I give him credit for like putting up a fight with Family Matters. There were some damning things with like him accusing Kendrick of being a white beater. It would not, so like you can't ignore that. But then Kendrick came out with Meet the Fucking Ground. The fact this motherfucker in Meet the Gram went through each and every single one of his family members. He started off with, first of all, for anybody that doesn't know any context, like I'm not fully remember, like I think this was involving the Pusha T. I think Pusha T had called out when he was beefing with Drake. I'm pretty sure Pusha T had like basically said that like, hey, you have essentially said that you are hiding a fucking child from public and whatnot. And then Drake eventually brought him out in the world, so that was a thing. So Kendrick brings up that child, basically telling him your grandpa should have wore a fucking child. Has been going on for months, but only just now ramped up last week exactly. And like it all stemmed up. It all stemmed also as well from that Drake like considered him J. Cole and like top 3, but didn't mention Kendrick at all or some shit like that. And then Kendrick was like, nah, fuck you. But Meet the Grams, he brought out the first hidden child, which was Adonis. Then he literally starts off the song like Dear Adonis. Then the second verse comes out, Dear Sandra, Dear Dennis. He talking to Drake's fucking parent, and telling him how much of a shitty person your son is. And then during the verse, here comes the fucking pedophile allegations that apparently, and then it's like, alright, now we're getting into wild territory. What do you mean there are apparent fucking pedophiles within OVO? Like, what? Excuse me? Like, whoa! I get like, alright, now we're getting into crazy territory. Oh my god. And then what they call it, then the final verse. Or no, the third verse. Wait, what was that your first time hearing about that? Well, actually, yeah, kind of. Sorry. Again, still not that much better. Yeah, that's my first time. Like, I know Drake was always a weirdo and people have always called him a weirdo, but I have never heard of, like, people, like, accusing him of being a pedophile. And I'm only just now finding out about the whole kissing the 17-year-old on stage and shit. We'll talk about that Millie Bobby Brown line and that dog shit line, because Kendrick never brought her up, and we'll talk about that in a second. But, like, yeah, that's my great time fulfilling, and not having a daughter in the rap. Oh boy! The third line! What do you mean he has a daughter? Which apparently, I think Drake is lying, but also, if Drake, so we can briefly go into the Heart Part 6, briefly discuss this part. Because so in the Heart Part 6, he insinuates that, we just kidding, we're the one that, and apparently in the whole beef, Kendrick is basically being like, there's a mole going on in OVO sending me information about your wild shit. But Drake comes down and is like, just kidding, we made you think there was a mole and we've been feeding you false information, which, if that's true, which I don't believe you when you're bullshit, first of all, like an imposter, yes, essentially. Like, someone betraying you, like whatnot. If that is true, which I don't believe, but if that is true, why the fuck? Because there's also a couple things. If you mean to tell me you're feeding false information, why the fuck would you lie about a supposed hidden daughter and make people remember that you had a hidden fucking child in the first place and people made fun of you for that shit? Second of all, Drizzy. Second of all, oh god, I gotta talk about the Twitch. I'm bringing it up when we talk about that. Oh god, I'm so mad you made me bring it up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyways, we'll talk about that tweet. Because you're right, it's just oh god, we'll talk about that. But second, why are you making people remember your fucking hidden child that was once hidden? Second of all, apparently you also fed false information about there being pedophiles. Why is that the fucking angle you're taking? Like, no, help me understand this. Why the fuck would he just be willing, like, I know a way to make Kendrick look stupid. Let's make him think there are pedophiles here. What kind of fucking logic is that? Like, you could have thought of anything else. You could have thought of literally anything else, and your one instinct is to be like, let's make them think there are pedophiles in here? That is stupid fucking logic. Like, no. That's one of the many reasons. That's only one of the many reasons why I think the Heart Part 6, which is not it at all. Like, there's some decent parts about it, of his latest track, but a majority of that song, dog shit. And I hate people that try to gas it up when the majority did not gas that shit up. Like, no. Am I being insane here? Am I the crazy one for thinking, supposedly giving false information about being a pedophile and a hidden daughter is just the stupidest shit? Am I the only crazy one thinking that? Because why would you make people remember that you did it one other time, and then why is the other play, let's make them think they're pedophiles here? Huh? Like, no! That's not the flick you think you thought it was going to be. Especially for the fact that we already think you're just a fucking tool and you're a sucker in everything. Like, you are people do not respect you. And here's the crazy part. Even Canadians are not even respecting this man. His home ass country is siding with Kendrick Lamar. Do you know how much of this you fucked up? And how much you look like a fucking tool when your whole goddamn country is not taking your side? Anyway. Alright, anyways. Again, we're going back to Meet the Graham. Going back to Meet the Graham. The last part is just, again, him talking about I fucking hate Drake. Cool. And basically saying you want, and the ending, the last like 20-30 seconds of that song is just him viscerally just fucking destroying Drake. You lied about it. You lied about every single thing. And it is wild. It is a wild 30 seconds. That happened. Then I don't remember if it was like the next day or 2 days after when Family Matters came out. Or when the Heart part. Or no. Trying to remember, because I'm missing timelines. It's been a crazy thing. I think, when I remember, I think the craziest part, was it Meet the Grahams that came out like 20 minutes after Family Matters. I'm pretty sure it was Meet the Graham. Yeah, it was Meet the Graham, making me fall on my editor person. We're so bad. He dropped Family Matters, I believe. And then, not even 20 minutes later, this motherfucker comes out with Meet the Graham! What? Kendrick, calm your ass down! Oh my god! Holy shit! It was the funniest shit! And it was just damning, and Kendrick gonna go slow down, and then Kendrick said, nah. I think the very next day, Kendrick was like, nah. Because, okay, so people were criticizing Kendrick's last 3 songs, and how some Drake fans were like, oh, I can't. These songs are not a fucking vibe. I can't shake my ass to it. What do you mean I can't? And it's I love how Kendrick repeatedly refers to master manipulator. Drake wants to be like, hey, dumbass, look how stupid you look. And you probably manipulated you. Yes! That is the worst part! He literally called himself a master manipulator. And what do you mean you manipulated? What? Drake, are you fucking stupid? Do you really think we believe you and your dumb ass? Drake, are you actually stupid? Oh god. Oh, we will get in the heart, because I have so many problems with that fucking song. Ah! Anyway. Now go out again. Are there ads playing? I'm sorry, I thought I turned them off. I guess not. Anyway, I don't know what's going on. Drake and Kendrick is very epic, exactly. Then the next day, he heard all that criticism how his songs weren't ass shakers and weren't bops and whatnot. Then the very next day, all right, you know what? I heard your fucking criticism. I'm gonna come after your fucking your supposed king. I'm gonna fucking bury him in the fucking ground. I'm gonna put a fucking Predator app on the fucking embassy of Drake's house as my cover of the song, and you're gonna fucking shake your ass to this song, and it is gonna be the fucking Summer Club song anthem of 2024, and that is exactly what he did with Not Like Us. I'm not kidding you. I literally keep listening to this fucking song. I literally woke up today and was like, alright, cool. What do I want to do? Bet, let's put Not Like Us. I can't do this. I can't do the Euphoria. I can't. Oh my god, sorry. Oh my god, I'm dying. I'm having to mute for a second. Alright. But like, I can't stand Drake. Bro, he came out with Not Like Us. I gotta look up the lyrics specifically. Because this motherfucker called himself the 35 boogeyman. I'm the one to go with him. Walking the whole time, I got some hole in him. Like, bro, it's like, alright, cool. He's like keeping it simple and whatnot, and the whole time first of all, whole time you're sick. Like, it's like, alright, cool, Drake or Kendrick, cool. This is the bop, yeah. And then this motherfucker said, Drake. Let me put my mic. Said, Drake, I hear you like him young. You better not ever go to Cell Block 1. Any bitch that talks to him they love, just make sure you hide your little sister from it. Then it's like, alright, never mind. Like, we have gone from this shit is a bop now, alright, Kendrick is killing him now. Then, the funniest... Man, this motherfucker said certified lover boys, certified That's not even that shit. That's not even the worst part of the song. It's not even the funniest part of the song. And I quote, why you throwing like a bitch? Aren't you tired? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably a minor! Dog! That is the... No! Like... At that point, that line right there, I don't give a fuck what happened afterwards. Kendrick won right there. And that's all I needed. Needed it. Wop. Wop. That fucking mud. Wop. I'ma do my stuff. Right on like a bitch. Think he's tired. Try to strike a chord. Probably A minor. Oh my god, I'm dying, chat. This is funny. Oh my god. See, this is why I'm so mad that this isn't live. This one. Yeah, I shit you not. This has been why a lot of our sleep schedules have been fucked up. Because these motherfuckers have been going back and forth, especially Kendrick. Kendrick's been dropping songs at like 2 o'clock, like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And we sit for like 2 to 3 hours trying to dissect everything this dude has said the entire time. Oh my god. Oh my god. Then the second verse, like, it's like... Other shit, not anything too crazy, but like, there is some damning stuff. What did Maya send me? Oh, okay, thank you for that. I will scream to you about that later. I can't probably react to it right now, but I will react to that in a second. Oh god, thank you. Anyway, second verse. But first of all, they not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Oh god, the entire time the song is he's doing all this shit, and you're like, I don't give a shit. This beat is the fucking bop. I can shake my ass. Never. I want you to understand, because I made a tweet about this. I'm like, how the fuck did this man make a summer banger a club song, by the way? There are fucking videos of fucking clubs playing this goddamn song. And with the literal lyrics, the pedophiles in the song and that, and you have DJs screaming that line! Like, what? Like, no! Like, oh my god. Like, it's so funny. Like, oh my god. Oh god. Oh man. Anyway. Yeah, second birth, yada yada yada. I called him Malibu this morning. Oh yeah, I want. How many stocks do I really have in stock? A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5, meaning like, hey, motherfucker, I got like 10 more fucking tracks. You want to keep doing this shit? We can. At this point, we gotta take a second, put it on the channel, and stuff. Exactly, we do actually. That is a good idea, Rio. We should. People are just gonna hear me fucking dying as well from laughing. I'm telling you, motherfucker, I have like 10 more tracks. Don't do this shit. And it's funny. Then third verse, there's a lot of crazy shenanigans and whatnot. Basically rolling down a list of like Atlanta rappers that have been like betting him my like that Drake thought were that Drake thinks were his friends, but Tinder's like, I don't fucking care about you. Either they don't fucking care about you, or they just straight up lie to you, essentially, and whatnot. They basically telling, like, one of the demon ones, 2 Chainz saying, "Oh, you good?" But she didn't mean that. I'm like, this line too, which I can't even say properly at all. This line right here specifically. My hands are up. My hands are fucking up. Like, what? Oh my god. I'm fucking not. I'm gonna be dead by the time we actually start playing Fall Guys later. Oh my god. Hold on, let me. Oh my god. Man. What's up? Hold on. Let me. Oh, is he talking about? Okay, yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, sorry about that. Yeah, also. Yeah, we'll cut the microphone thing. I forgot to talk about that. He a fan. Hey, ruffle your life. Hey, ruffle your life. Like, and then, the end of the song, this motherfucker made a fucking dance. Let me hear you say, oh, we ho, say, oh, we ho, then stab this way, then stab that way. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Then stab this way, then stab this way, Dog! This motherfucking murdered you and made a fucking damn to it! Oh my god! Oh my god! I was fucking crying! That was so fucking funny! It is so oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah, this. I was like, alright, you got me, Kendrick. I believed you before. You didn't have to make me believe in you then. Oh my god. Yeah, that was not like us. Then I think it took like the next day or maybe like 2 days afterwards for Kendrick or Drake to come out with his response, in which I first of all, I have the problem. We won't go a little bit more to it because we've already been crazy going into it. You're not a comedy. It is. That is. I mean, he is saying. First of all, it's multiple layers. You're from Canada, so that's one thing. Number 2, He is basically saying you're white. He is saying you are not black, my friend, which is the entire point. Expect me to be muted like 60, 70, 59, yeah, no. Which has been the entire focus of mostly just him being like, motherfuckers, you are not black, and most of us do not think you are black. And we hate you for what you stand for and what you are. That is basically the crux of this entire thing. And Kendrick fucking hates this man with his fucking passion. And it's like, alright. Like, alright. But yeah, Drake's response, I have a couple issues with that. Like, there's some decent, like, it's okay. I think at most it's okay. Like, some people are like, oh, Drake fought back. Which, at first, okay, so like, first listen, like, okay, Drake fought back a little bit, but then you dissect the song, and it's like, first of all, let me pull up this fucking tweet. Where is this tweet at? Hold on. Let me pull up this tweet real quick. Where it is. First of all, let me pull up this tweet real quick. Hold on. For anybody, for anybody on the YouTube side of things, I don't know what the context of this is. There was basically a person named Yaki, who was a VTuber streamer that used to be like friends with some people, but got outed for being like a shitty person. And then their response was basically, they got outed like a bunch of documents, and then Yaki's response was basically like, nah, like, haha, like, nah, this is bullshit and whatnot. And I sat down, I listened to his response, Drake's response a little bit more, and I was like, huh. This song is just a yucky-ass response. This song is just a yucky-ass response. Because that is the entire point of Drake's response. Is that this was just a yucky-ass response saying, nah. And then some parts he just lied about. Like, first of all, one of the biggest things, we'll talk about the Bobby Brown thing. First of all, one of the lines is basically when you're not exactly like were you not in the game community for like the past 4 years? Exactly. First of all, one of the lines you just straight up fucking lied and had just gave out false information about, basically calling Kendrick a molester, which was referencing to the Kendrick song "Mother I Sober," which that was not the point of the song at all. That was him basically telling his mother, like, no, I didn't get molested, but his mother is not believing him technically because she, like, PTSD and, like, apparently from what people have told me, black trauma and whatnot. So, like, you've already lied about that part. You got the purpose of the song you're referencing wrong. So that line itself is already fucking a bullshit. And then you bring up Millie Bobby Brown, which Kendrick didn't even fucking bring up. Like, are you... Like, what? So you're just outing yourself now, then. Like, unless I am tripping, because I've gone back a couple of these songs, unless in these past, like, 4 songs, he brought her up, I didn't hear her name a single time being brought up the entire... I could be wrong, and I'm probably just a dumbass. But from what I remember, I do not remember Kendrick ever bringing up Millie Bobby Brown. So why the fuck, Drake, are you bringing her name up? And then what is the one thing that is also bothering me? He equated himself to S9 before anyone else did. He didn't even bring up Kendrick never said F9! He called you one time! He did not say F9! Like, oh my god, Drake, you are so fucking stupid! Like, hey, you got names mixed up, you got facts wrong, and you bringing up people that Kendrick never brought up! Like, this entire response was just dog shit. And it was just a type of ass, yucky ass response. Like that whole song was just, that song. Like, when you listen to it the first time, it's like, alright, Drake, I kinda see you, not really, but kinda. Then you go back and it's like, this dude did not cook at all. this dude did not cook one single portion at all. Also, I'm afraid it's not gonna get a copyright. There's probably a couple songs gonna get a copyright, I ain't gonna lie, man, whatever. But yeah, that, and nothing has, then, I mean, both of them are predators, but like, ain't nobody called him Epstein, he brought that up on himself. Exactly, like, it's just the fact that he is just exposing himself, one, for being a liar, just being he's making fun of him. It's funny, because he's making fun of him for supposedly giving him false information, when he himself is also just getting facts wrong and bringing up shit that was never brought up. So you look like a dumbass, but you want to look like a dumbass for thinking that flex that you think is a flex. It's not really a flex, you just look fucking stupid. And the thing you are trying to make fun of for is the one thing you are doing, which is giving fucking false information. So, at that point, Drake, you just look like a fucking dumbass and a fucking tool. Like, just straight up. Like, you just look like a tool and nobody believes you, and that's exactly why Twitter, you want to know what the crazy thing is? Twitter, when Kendrick was coming out with a song, people were quoting him and being like, oh my god, pedophile and whatnot, and saying lines from the song. You want to know this? Want to know when, what was trending when the Heart Part 6 came out? Okay, Drake. Okay, Drake, that's it. That's all it was. It was like, okay, Drake, cool. like people just do not care about your response. Oh man, that just, whew, yeah, and that's been a thing. I don't know much about the Metro Boomin thing, but okay, Drake, and nah, Drake for trending off today. Nah, Drake. And then the funniest part about all of this is all of these fucking songs were being played during NBA pro basketball playoff games. They were being broadcast on TV. Not like us was being played. Not like us and Euphoria were being played on fucking live national television. They're in a fucking basketball game. It's like, okay. Which, they did it for Family Matters, I think, too. But I don't think they played during the response. They played like 2 or 3 of Kendrick respond, though. Oh, man, even if the great Kendrick beef ends, I want Kendrick to. I feel like if there is gonna be one more song, if there can be anything, I feel like at this point, if nothing does happen, that's probably gonna be it. But I feel like Kendrick might drop one more song and then that's it. Because now it's to the point where people are getting shot, which apparently is not necessarily a part of the Drake and whatnot. We were talking about when he zoomed out, I couldn't tell from my clip. Was it when I think when I was talking about Drake, I believe I was. I'm pretty sure I was. Yeah, because I was calling Drake out. I was calling Drake out for his supposed like flex that he thought. Like, haha, were you questioning the law? I was questioning him, being like, haha, we purposely gave you false information to make you look like an idiot. Like, I was questioning that logic in his loophole and his so-called flex and whatnot. I was questioning Drake. Okay, so Drake, yeah, Drake, yeah. Yeah, yeah, so, one of the other biggest things, which apparently now is like, I didn't look fully into it, but apparently with Metro, like, Metro is getting outed now. Like, I don't know anything from that specifically, but all I know is there was a funny thing that happened, where Metro Boomin came out, Because Drake essentially like, hey, why don't you stick to like making drums or whatnot, and, like in his beat. And then Metro was essentially like, all right, cool, all right, Chief, like, all right, chat, you know what? Here's a beat. I'm gonna give y'all. I'm gonna let y'all write verses, and whoever comes with the sickest songs to this beat or vocals and versions to this beat, I will give you a free beat and like $10,000, some shit like that. Then you had everybody going on there to roast Drake to death. You even had someone rap to him and diss his ass in Japanese. Like, do you know how bad it's gotta be to get your ass cooked in another fucking language? Oh, Pat. You are no Pat. Oh, man, thank you for the stuff. I appreciate that. Do you understand how embarrassing it is that you are getting cooked in this in another fucking language? Oh god, that was great. That is fantastic. Anyways, but apparently now Metro is being outed for being a groomer. Supposedly, I don't know anything particularly about that. I haven't had time. I've been busy the last like couple of days. Last 2 days. So I haven't looked too much and I haven't looked into that. All I know is just Metro just dropped the beat. Then here y'all go. We're gonna let y'all diss Drake, and people were making the most fire SoundCloud rap songs of all time. Like, yeah, this motherfucker's getting cooked by SoundCloud rap. Oh god. But yeah, that was the whole thing. Okay, the Metro deleted around 40 different tweets when he was around 18, 20. That were horrible and gross. Gotcha. Yeah, so that's the whole thing. And that is the whole thing. But yeah, that was, and people are calling him out on it. Yeah, that is, yeah. I can see why. I can see why that is being a thing. But yeah. But yeah, that was the entirety of that. Is mostly like, I know I missed out some points of like that, which I like when I heard that song, I didn't realize that was the whole ass. Like and like, cause it came out and it played in the car like one day, and I was like, oh cool, Kendrick's on this song, and it went up for the Fall Guy. Exactly. At this point, I'll just talk about. I'll talk. We'll go to Fall Guy. I'll talk about my whole ordeal. In chat. Or while we're playing Fall Guys, because we're already been an hour. We have not played Fall Guys. I apologize for that. Anyway, yeah, that was the whole thing of the Kendrick Drake thing. I really wish that I could have been live for that and I wasn't like still sick or recovering from that, because that was the funniest timeline. And as me, like, not many people know, because there's some that do now, but like, there's still a good amount of people that don't know that I adore hip-hop music. Like, I've fallen out a little bit of it, because nowadays hip-hop music is just, yeah, whatever, because I'm from the 90s. I was born in 91, so I grew up in that era where it was like big, like, hip-hop was really getting like popular, especially like the mid-90s is when hip-hop was really starting to pick up. So I was around that point, though. Like, I'm gonna be biased towards that period of time, especially the early to mid 2000s was really when I grew up with hip-hop. But like I love like a lot of early 90s to the late 90s hip-hop as well. Like that's like a majority of, that's like my favorite era of hip-hop and rap. But I grew up mostly predominantly you're like late 90s, early to mid 2000s-ish. And then once like 2010, like once the 2010s came out, like when I started to fall out with hip-hop. So like me being the hip-hop head, especially an older hip-hop head, was just loving every single bit of it, because this is the funny, because I don't listen to Kendrick all the time, but like when Kendrick does come out with music, I'm like, this is my dude. Like, I love Kendrick. But I was just enjoying every single minute of it. So yeah, that was a fun timeline. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that. But for right now, it's kind of calmed down. But like, there's some serious like things happening. People are getting shot now, unfortunately. Which hopefully y'all are able to get through that. But it's been now. I figured it would get to the point where gunshots were starting involved now. Obviously, apparently the latest one that was more of like the weekend in Drake than it was Kendrick. But again, obviously UMG is now apparently calling for Kendrick and Weekend to be like, all right, we need y'all to stop, and we need Drake to stop as well. What is this? Kendrick versus Drake. Kendrick versus Drake and Paul Guy. Oh, that is great. That is great. I love that. I love that. But yeah, that was a fun. That was a crazy. I wouldn't necessarily say it was fun. It was fun, but it was a lot of fucked up fun. Like it was like yikes, like very much yikes. But it was an entertaining timeline nonetheless. And it was hip hop history. A lot of us were like anticipating it, like going, ooh, we can't wait to see what's the next thing. Ooh. But yeah, that was fun. That was fun to deal with. I'm still mad that I wasn't able to be like live for it, but it was a fun time, and I'm glad. I'm glad at the very least I was able to like keep up with it, because that was wild. That was some wild shit.